What if you could move abroad and live well in less than $1,500 a month? These 5 countries make it possible for American digital nomads. The idea that Americans need $3,000 to $4,000 a month to live as digital nomads is outdated. These countries prove Americans can live well abroad, legally and sustainably, without spending that much. This isn't backpacker fluff. It's a practical blueprint for long-term stability and real quality of life. We're breaking down rent, visa pathways, healthcare access, and realistic monthly budgets, backed by insights from Travel Plus, Leisure, Lonely Planet, and Condé Nast Traveler. So watch until the end to learn why most digital nomads fail. What if living well abroad isn't about luxury, but about peace of mind? When most people imagine digital nomad life, they picture beach bars and cheap hostels. But living well means something far more practical and sustainable. It means waking up in your own private apartment, not a shared dorm, with a door you can close and a kitchen that's actually yours. It means reliable Wi-Fi that doesn't cut out during client calls because your income depends on it. It means being able to eat out once or twice a week without guilt, enjoying the country you chose instead of just surviving in it. Living well also means having health insurance that protects you if something goes wrong, staying visa compliant so you're not constantly looking over your shoulder, and keeping a savings buffer for emergencies or slow months. It's stability, not spontaneity. This isn't gap year travel. This is long-term stability. What if you could live in Europe legally, safely, and comfortably for under $1,500 a month? Portugal, especially Madeira, or smaller cities like Coimbra, makes that possible. It works because the country actually welcomes long-term residents. The digital nomad visa offers a clear legal pathway for remote workers, while the D7 visa opens the door for those with passive income. Add high safety rankings and a strong expat community, and you're not just arriving, you're landing somewhere stable. Here's what real life costs. Rent outside Lisbon runs about $700 to $900 for a private apartment. Food averages $250 if you cook and enjoy a weekly meal out. Utilities and reliable internet come in around $120, and transport plus extras about $200. That keeps you in the $1,400 to $1,500 range. You get European infrastructure, solid healthcare access, and English widely spoken in most daily situations. But Portugal isn't the cheapest option. Stick around. The next country may just surprise you. What if your money stretched twice as far without lowering your quality of life? Chiang Mai has quietly become one of the most optimized cities in the world for remote workers. Affordable modern apartments range from $400 to $600, often with pools or gyms included. The nomad community is massive, so networking happens naturally in cafes and co-working spaces. Healthcare is excellent and surprisingly affordable, with private hospitals that rival Western standards, and the food cheap, fresh, and genuinely world-class. Here's what the monthly budget looks like. Around $500 for rent, $300 for incredible local and international meals, $100 for utilities and fast internet, and about $200 for transport and co-working memberships. That keeps total living costs between $1,200 and $1,400. Thailand has also updated its visa pathways, including long-term resident (LTR) visa options designed to attract remote professionals. Thailand isn't just cheap, it's optimized for remote work. What if you could move abroad without ever feeling too far from home? In cities like Merida and Oaxaca, Mexico offers a balance that's hard to beat. The temporary resident visa is relatively accessible, giving you a legal path to stay beyond a tourist stamp. You're still close to the US, which means short flights home when needed. The internet infrastructure is strong in these hubs, and there's a level of cultural familiarity, from grocery stores to healthcare, that makes the transition smoother. A realistic monthly budget lands between $1,300 and $1,500. Rent for a private apartment runs about $600 to $800. Food averages $300 if you mix local markets with occasional dining out. Utilities hover around $100, and transport about $150. There's no massive time zone shift, so workdays stay aligned with US clients, and direct flights make visits easy. But if you want Europe-level safety at Latin American prices, you may want to look at the next country on our list. What if you could live in a Europe-adjacent country for a full year without even applying for a visa? That's exactly why Tbilisi, Georgia, quietly stands out. Americans can stay visa-free for up to 1 year, removing one of the biggest stress points of digital nomad life. Rent is shockingly affordable, typically between $400 and $600 for a modern private apartment. Fast internet is standard in most central neighborhoods, and a growing nomad scene means co-working spaces and community events are expanding every year. The numbers are compelling. Around $500 for rent, $250 for food if you balance groceries with local restaurants, $100 for utilities and internet, and roughly $200 for transport and miscellaneous expenses. That keeps total monthly costs between $1,100 and $1,300. Georgia may be the most underpriced digital nomad base in Europe-adjacent regions. Keep watching. We're looking at an Asian country next. What if one of the easiest places to start your digital nomad life has been hiding in plain sight? In the Philippines, especially Manila's business districts or Cebu's IT park, English is widely spoken, which instantly lowers the friction of daily life. There's also an oversupply of modern condos, creating real opportunities to find clean, amenity-rich apartments for surprisingly low rent. Tourist visas are relatively easy to extend, allowing longer stays without complex paperwork, and discussions around a dedicated digital nomad visa continue to gain momentum. Financially, it works. Rent typically ranges from $400 to $700 depending on location and building quality. Food averages around $300 if you mix local eateries with grocery runs and occasional Western meals. Utilities and fast internet come in near $100, while transport and miscellaneous expenses sit around $200. That places total monthly cost between $1,000 and $1,400. In the Philippines, convenience is affordable. What we reveal as the reason why most digital nomads fail might appear unbelievable. The real reason most digital nomads fail has nothing to do with money. At first, it looks like a budgeting problem. Flights, rent, co-working, it adds up. But most digital nomads fail not because of money, but because of visa, instability, and burnout. They hop borders every 30 or 60 days, constantly checking stamp dates, worrying about overstays, living out of suitcases. That instability drains you faster than any rent payment ever could. The smartest digital nomads don't chase the cheapest country. They choose the country where their visa situation is predictable. Legal stability matters more than the lowest rent. Healthcare access matters because getting sick abroad without coverage can wipe out savings overnight. Community matters because isolation turns freedom into loneliness. And long-term residency options matter because constantly starting over is exhausting. The ones who succeed build a base. They know how long they can stay. They know where they'll renew. They have friends, a routine, a doctor, a favorite cafe. Under $1,500 isn't the goal. Sustainable mobility is. What if you could pick the perfect digital nomad base without guessing and actually know what each country delivers. Let's start with Portugal. Madeira and smaller cities give you European stability without the chaos of Lisbon or Porto. You get a legal pathway via the digital Nomad or D7 visa, high safety, reliable infrastructure, healthcare access, and a strong expat community. It's comfort, predictability, and that old world charm, perfect for long-term stability in Europe. Then there's Thailand. Chiang Mai in particular is optimized for nomad life. Affordable apartments, cheap, high-quality food, excellent healthcare, and a massive digital nomad community make it effortless to settle in. Updated visa options like the long-term resident pathway make staying long-term realistic, and every aspect of daily life, from co-working to cafes, is tuned for remote work. Mexico offers simplicity and proximity. Merida or Oaxaca give Americans easy legal residency, strong internet, cultural familiarity, minimal time zone headaches, and direct flights back home. It's Latin American living without feeling disconnected. Georgia is the hidden gem. Tbilisi offers visa-free stays for a year, extremely affordable rent, fast internet, and a growing nomad scene. European adjacent, underpriced, and full of potential, it's a base most people overlook. Finally, the Philippines delivers comfort per dollar. Manila and Cebu boast widely spoken English, an oversupply of condos, easy visa extensions, and growing discussions around a digital nomad visa. Convenience is affordable, making it a surprisingly practical choice. Each country has its edge, but the key is picking the one that matches your lifestyle, legal stability, and long-term goals. Planning to go remote in 2026? The links below break down where your money stretches the farthest without compromising comfort or legal peace of mind.